I am and always have been a very competitive Counter-Strike player. I've been playing Counter-Strike since I was 11. That's 1.4. If you don't know Counter-Strike, Google it. That's a very, very long time. I've been playing competitively since maybe 1.5, I believe it was. So very shortly after getting into the game. And there's so many aspects of, you know, how to improve my game that I wish I knew back then that I know now. And I am here to teach that to you. It sounds cliche. It sounds like, oh, whatever you're about to say is dumb. It's not going to work and this and that. And that may be true if you just listen to it and don't capitalize on what I'm about to say, okay? Welcome to Driving and Vibing Dreamers. Today we're talking about how to improve your game. And I'm going to go ahead and start with a fact. Your health, how you feel, how you're cognitively with it, your energy levels, your health is your #1 asset in life. And I'm going to put it into perspective. Think about a time where you've been sick, okay? Where you've been sick and you had to get up and do something. Maybe it was go to school. Maybe it was to play a video game and compete. Maybe it was go to work. You were sick and you just felt so bad that your energy level wasn't there. You weren't performing. You could feel that you're not thinking as fast as you normally do, and you just did not perform very well. Let's use the game example. Let's say you got out-fragged. We'll talk about Counter-Strike. You got out-fragged over and over and over, and you just could not outplay opponents, and it ended up costing you the game because you just weren't feeling well. And that's okay. Like, that happens. It's not necessarily your fault. It's a team game, of course, but you contributed to it, and you know, you weren't on top of your game, okay? Now think about that. Your health is your #1 asset. So if you're not taking care of it and your health starts to decline, maybe you don't even realize you're not feeling well all the time because it becomes such a norm, which is not. It should not be normal. Now you're in a state of exhaustion, a state of cognitive decline. You may not even realize it, and it becomes a permanent effect on your game, your performance, your work, your life, okay? So your health is your utmost important asset. Now, on top of that, yes, putting hours into the game is very, very, very important. The best thing that I learned, and I will tell you an example in a second, is that I put all these hours into the game. I spent 40 hours a week, 40, 50 hours a week, staying up all night, not sleeping, to master the game. And I got really good to master the game, and I got really good, but I was so inconsistent in Counter-Strike this is a topic for another day, but my mood and my ability to think and concentrate and focus, all of those aspects, because of the lack of sleep and lack of focusing on my health, took a nosedive, which in turn negatively impacted my game. All of this impacts my game. So the hours I put in was very important, but I was not putting any hours into my overall well-being, my health, my cognition, my energy levels, nothing, because I didn't know. Back then, all I knew was that play the game, get good, you will get good, and you will achieve greatness. That's basically what I was told. What nobody ever told me anything about how if I slept better at night, it would actually improve my game. You know what people said? Sleep well at night and you'll feel better during the day. Like, I was unable to relate to that because I wanted to be better at the game. I didn't care about anything else. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't care about anything but going pro in Counter-Strike. And honestly, I still compete periodically sometimes, and I still wanna go pro. Like, I'm much older now. Honestly, I know so much right now that if I wanted to, I could 100%, regardless of age, if I put the time in, I could probably reach a very, very high level of competitive play, regardless of how many years later it's been. And it's not because of age is just a number. My reaction time is not delaying. Nothing about me is going downhill because I focus on my health and wellness. I would just have to put hours into the game again, and then I would have that even balance. Your health is super important. If you are a competitive player, it is so important for you to focus on your health, because it will not only help mentally be able to prepare for the game, to be able to handle the stressors of the game, especially in clutch situations, but physically, your energy levels will be steady throughout, so you won't have so much inconsistency, so you'll be able to outplay opponents, you'll be able to achieve higher levels than maybe you even thought that you'd be able to, right? So focus on your health is very important, especially as a gamer. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Get this conversation started. If you have any tips, tricks, let me know. I would love to, talk about them. Any comments, anything you want me to talk about in my videos, I would love to talk about those as well. Hit that subscribe button for more content like this, and I hope to see everybody in the next video. Later, dreamers.